Namaste. Thank you for clicking, and I see that you have unlocked a door. A door has been unlocked. And something about this door has activated something of your past life. And I will speak more upon your door. That's the main focus I'm sensing here. Your door is the path that will lead you to your goal. If you get tired, suffer huge energy loss, and exhaust yourself on the path to your goal, you've gone through a door that isn't yours. If you feel spiritually uplifted and inspired, then you can be sure that what you are doing is your door. Any small thing you do that is characteristic of your personality, even if it is valueless in the context of set stereotypes, could be the key to your door. Try projecting your characteristic, frivolous, childlike quality onto grown-up doors. Yes, I see a very vast history of experiences through which your soul has grown, healed, and learned. And there can be some times when you realize that you might have entered through a door that isn't yours whenever you feel exhausted on this path that you're on. The soul can be a student in spiritual schools throughout our universe, including on Earth. Fulfilling a human life on Earth is the soul's way of attending an advanced spiritual school. A physical body through which you can experience your spiritual journey is a rare and precious gift, and a human lifetime is one where the most spiritual growth can occur. And you have to understand the stereotypes that try to limit you and keep you away from this door that you have activated. And you must continue to master lessons that you've accomplished over numerous lifetimes. And it will require awareness that your human life is a spiritual journey. To ensure those lessons are learned, certain abilities necessary to accomplish its overreaching spiritual purpose are developed. The soul will evoke situations, attract karmic circumstances. Ooh, goodness. Karmic circumstances. Something about this right now. Excuse me. Oh, something about mastering lessons that you've learned with other people. Friends and relationships, conscious connections, past life activation. Once the lesson is learned, there is no need to continue to attract certain patterns in your life and relationships. You are close to the closure of a long-term cycle, having almost integrated an important lesson that can free you from needing to repeat past pain. This signifies that the life struggles you are currently dealing with are your soul's way of continuing your spiritual mission, triggering release of past life abilities, and seeding new levels of spiritual mastery. And it will take some time It will require time for you to dig deeper, crack open a coating of a wound in your heart, to free the treasure temporarily trapped in pain. If you have been feeling that you'd like to explore new avenues of self-expression, different interests or pathways, you are very likely already feeling the stirrings of that past life activation taking place. Yes, I see that it is a call for you to explore these different areas that fill your soul with joy, especially if it is out of set stereotypes. People have become accustomed to what has to be done, and that's taught by pendulums, and pendulums are leeches, and they want you to follow, I guess, a group set order of stereotypes. And the true inclinations of people's souls are pushed away into the furthest corners of their conscious mind for better days ahead. And the better days aren't ahead, they are in the present moment, being activated as you embark on this path that your door has invited you on. I will call upon past life activation. You can follow along with me or receive the guidance. I consciously embrace the soul's process that links past, present, and future through divine grace. I ask my unconditionally loving spiritual team to support soul activation of past life gifts and qualities that will best serve the sacred fruition of my soul's higher purpose. I ask for healing assistance from the higher beings that love me unconditionally to release conditioning and resistance to the expression of these qualities for the greater good. I ask for inspiration and guidance to help me master my soul lessons and attain sufficient awareness to bring active karmic cycles to joyful and peaceful closure. May all beings receive their full divine inheritance with mercy and grace. Through my own free will, so be it. I think me stumbling over karmic cycles, I think that was like the second time I did it, is telling me that the collective has been struggling to end certain relationships, conscious relationships, of karmic pains. Something about karmic cycles. Thank you, Lightworker, for this guidance. And there is so much reading and notes that I have in front of me regarding stereotypes, the past, present, and future, and hobbies versus real work where you earn money. And that has to do with the false stereotype, which asserts that if this future is to be your present, it has to be fought for, earned, and finally achieved. People often stop doing what they love for financial reasons. Their activities are divided into hobbies and the real work, which gives them an income. In reality, you can earn money from a hobby if that is your goal. In this world, everything that is done with soul is very expensive. And you can tell whenever something is done with soul. I just noticed too that both of these cards are number 35. 35 might be a relevant number. complete alignment with past life activation and conscious connections, and doors. I have 3 more oracle decks that I would like to use in this reading, and I will begin with your luminous white light frequency. I open my heart to divine wisdom. I ask for unconditional love and the highest levels of white light available to me to enter my heart. In this sacred space, I open to grace, healing, protection, and blessing. So be it. In this world, everything that is done with soul is very expensive. Yet the false stereotype of forced necessity prevents people from completely devoting themselves to their goal. And they will slog their guts out for some other geezer for most of their life because it is supposedly what they have to do to exist. And you don't want to leave your soul with just a few crumbs left over after the main working day. Think of these questions. So for whom does a person live? For some old geezer? Try projecting your characteristic, frivolous, childlike quality onto grown-up doors. White light frequency, what healing can you provide for me for the collective exploring their doors so they can enter these avenues, go on these adventures to learn from their past life, to break karmic cycles? I feel this card is yes. Queen of the Nagas. Queen of the Nagas. Could also be the compassionate Kuan Yin in this message. I see 555, angel number 555. In breaking these stereotypes, understanding that there are false stereotypes. Oh yes, two more cards fell out. 33333, Yeshe Sogal, and 24 Alpha of Alkyone. And Ishtar's line gate 888. Lots of angel numbers. As I was talking about the angel numbers, many of them flew out, so I will start with 555. Queen of the Nagas, conscious connections, past life activation. Transformation is happening through divine alchemy. Through alchemy, you can uncover the lessons that you have been learning, not only through this present life, but also through your past life and karmic relationships. 888, indication of a mastery of past life lesson. Yes, and the Ascended Masters with 333. The Ascended Masters would like to congratulate you for not only opening up the doors to your true path, but also for venturing into the Lion's Gate, opening the gate. Not only is there a door, there's a gate. The Queen of the Nagas is a very helpful divine being that helps practitioners overcome the numerous poisons that abound in our world. Eight 333. And this is calling for cleansing. Cleansing your body, mind, heart, and soul will be of particular benefit at this time. Power, subtle energies are helping ensure your success. Believe that many positive synchronicities and unexpected allies will rally to support you, especially as you close doors that are not yours. Alpha of Alcyone is indicating that good things are on their way to you. Alcyone, the brightest star in the Pleiades star system, holds the frequency of love, the sacred feminine healing power of compassion, and the grace of mercy. Much compassion here with the Queen of the Nagas and Alpha of Alcyone. When Alpha of Alcyone makes an appearance, we are near to the deepest, darkest phase of our suffering and can trust we are already beginning to emerge on the other side. On the other side of the door. Thank you, white light frequency. Especially during tough times. And the Queen of the Nagas will help you cleanse and feel a new wave of energy emerging on the other side of this healing process. You may like to have some water at this time and bless it with love from your heart and with so much gratitude and compassion. The next sip of water you take it with the most compassion that you have ever taken in so far today. And I will repeat this prayer. Feel free to repeat after me if you're called. May all waters be cleansed, protected, and blessed for the greatest good. I open to the unconditionally generous compassion and wisdom that protects and guides all true paths. May the positive presence of light be awakened within me. May I be surrounded by divine protection and spiritual grace. May I effortlessly attract all that is needed for my highest good, for the spiritual benefit of all beings. You can then bow your head with your hands in prayer, sensing that your own heart has become radiant with spiritual grace and the white light that is shining through all dimensions for the benefit of all beings. Thank you, Queen of the Nagas. And I hope that the spiritual cleansing of the waters heightens your subconscious mind to excuse me, to follow a path that will give you better soul food and heartfelt healing. I call upon Rumi, brother of my soul, who loves me unconditionally. Please take over this reading for the highest good now. Thank you. And whenever I speak of the frivolous childlike qualities, I'm seeing qualities of love and not of trickery. Qualities of wisdom, of transformation. Getting to the root of what it is that your heart spiritually yearns for. Rumi, what message do you have for these spiritually yearning hearts out here in the collective? Just one. Merciful Mother Jamal. Card 44. I will gather 3. I love Rumi, and Rumi has very divine messages for your soul. Oh. That fell on the floor. I will leave it on the floor. Cosmic Heart. And Resplendent with Grace. Thank you, Rumi. I will start with Merciful Mother Jamal. O sudden resurrection, O countless blessings, O blazing fire in the jungle of thoughts. Today you arrive with laughter to break open the jail. Let me get through all the poems before I provide additional guidance. Resplendent with Grace. Greetings from my heart to you who are always with me, hidden inside as the heart. You are the compass of my life. My course is your way, no matter where I go. You exist everywhere and in everything, always watching over us. My soul brightens in the darkness when I speak your name. Far beyond the body, there is an opening from my heart into yours. Through that opening, I send you secret messages like the moonlight. I polish the mirror of my heart to be your reflection. I make my ear the receiver for the tenderness of your words. You are in the ear, you are in the mind. You are in every burning heart. What am I saying? You are I. This is my way to describe you. And the Cosmic Heart. I was dead, I became alive. I was tears, I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. I see that it has to do with the mirror, the reflection that you see. And as you follow your own door, a door that sparks creativity and inspired genius in your heart, you will begin to see yourself in the way that the Great Beloved does, resplendent with grace, seeing that you are a holy child who is cleansing your spirit with very pure waters, clearing karmic connections that weighed and tethered your soul down into a present moment that served others, that served old geezers instead of serving your soul. And now you are transforming and alchemizing those connections. You are ending those karmic cycles and entering new ones, pushing through the door into a new perspective where you shine bright, where your heart is more than just a pumping muscle in your chest. It's a cosmic force that has spiritual capabilities to pump the blood through your body with mercy, with compassion, so that the moon pulls you in the right direction, pulls you in the direction away from stereotypes that try and tell you that you should be this, you should feel that way. The only way you should feel is like a lion, like a star, like Venus. That's what I see. And you should do what you love without having to feel like you're dividing it into a hobby. And some people in your life might have said that that goal, that hobby of yours, is silly. And that's just the stereotype. That's the false stereotype that most people follow. And you might have to close that door on people who don't see that perspective of yours, that spiritual perspective. You might like, I don't know, to knit, to bake, to do oracle readings. That might be something that you're interested in. And you have every ability, every conscious ability to embark on that journey, to open that door, to open up past life activations. And the card that fell from Rumi was Blood Angel. And to think less about the financial impacts of following your dreams. That is not what will provide your soul with the currency that it requires to thrive in this life. It's a false stereotype of forced necessity. You can earn money from a hobby if it is your goal. In this world, everything that is done with soul is very expensive. And that doesn't mean you have to go out and purchase the next most expensive object, camera, whatever. I'm using my laptop camera to do these oracle readings. It's not like I went out and purchased the best high-def quality camera to get started on this path. For me, this is the path that I chose by the grace and mercy of the Queen of the Nagas, one of them. She's one of many very powerful goddesses and sacred feminine deities that encouraged me to start this journey, including Si Wong Mu, the Queen Mother of the West, one of the most essential pieces in my path, one of the essential keys. And it's up to you to try to unlock your personal intuitive connections with the sacred feminine to start that journey if you're interested. I don't know how many more years I will practice doing the oracles. It's something that I love, and it's honestly something that brings me so much joy every day. It fills my soul, and it cleanses my spirit too. If you're on the other end of this message and you're wondering if I get any spiritual cleansing from this, I absolutely do. I never know what I'm going to activate whenever I click record. I knew coming in that this was going to be a message about doors. I was intuitively called to pull past life activation because the oracle card has a very marvelous door to help the collective invocate and connect with their own spiritual cycles, because it's a cycle. And that's what I'm seeing in this reading. I'm seeing many cycles starting and many cycles ending. So if you're here, you are invited to start and dedicate yourself to whatever goal you would like to do. Do whatever you would like to do, even if it doesn't provide you with financial security. I don't make money off of these, but I do it because I love it, and it fills my soul with so much passion. And love. Yes, soul love. Thank you. Oh, Archangel Gabriel. Soul love. That is exactly what I'm talking about. It's not like I planned these readings, besides the doors. That was the only part of the message that was planned. And now, I would like to call upon Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel for their sacred presence in this reading. But yeah, if you're called to start your own oracle videos and just film it on whatever device you have. It doesn't have to be the next best camera, the hottest microphone. Of course, I do have some interest in upgrading at some point, but there's no need. Not right now. I'm very content with the setup and the journey. The experience. Archangels, Ascended Masters, 333 888 555. Lots of angel number 333 has been in this video. And so that's how I know that this is reaching a very powerful crowd. Thank you. Confirmation on the powerful crowd here. At the bottom, I have embrace your divine right to heal. You have the divine right to break all interpretations of what it is to live a fulfilling life, breaking the stereotype, and doing what you know in your heart works for you. Animal Soul Friends. Archangel Uriel. That is the card that came out for you. Protection for animals is within the realm of human capacity. Activism, spiritual healing, and making informed choices can help minimize the suffering of the beautiful and amazing animals that bring so much wonder, joy, and mystery to our planet. The animals offer humans wisdom teachings from the Earth Mother, and humans can offer animals spiritual blessings from our unique position as intermediaries between spiritual and material dimensions. If your heart is troubled by the suffering of animals, remember that their spiritual journey is a testament to their remarkable souls. You can do so much to help them with love and courage in your heart. You are encouraged to reconnect with animals that open your heart and help you tune into all that you are capable of as an incredible divine human. Wow. You are very connected to Earth Mother and her animals. You might have an animal and you are receiving reassurance from that animal or animals that they love you and that you definitely love them. Enter this sacred space and breathe deeply, and close your eyes if you're called to. You might have a dog or a cat. I have a dog, and so I will focus on that connection that I have and the wisdom of that dog's soul. Archangel Uriel, I am honored and open-hearted in your presence. I gratefully acknowledge the abundance, prosperity, sacred manifestation, and countless blessings that you bring for the greatest good of all. You support the embodiment of divine light. I am ready and willing to receive your healing and guidance to fulfill my inner potential for the spiritual benefit of all beings. I trust you to hold and protect the sacred space for healing according to divine will. So be it. Now connect with your heart by holding your hand over it. Imagine, intend, visualize, or feel a luminous, shining gold light gather and grow from within you now. Trust that this light is there, whether you sense it consciously or not. The sacred circle holds you comfortably within it. It can be as large or as small as feels comfortable for you. Within this sacred space, you are held, protected, and supported for your process. The light and presence of Archangel Uriel shine through the circle of gold light and fill the space within it with loving and powerful divine energy. to call forth Archangel Uriel. Whew. This has been quite the reading. Honoring free will, I offer this healing to the collective. May any residual energy be sent to wherever it can do the most good. Archangel Uriel. 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 The sound of the jets can be very soothing, also very distracting for me. But just know that Archangel is connecting to your heart. And now you are called to express your intention for being here. What is it that brought you to this video? What is it about your door that you would like to modify? Would you like to change your door? Archangel Uriel and beloved Earth Mother, I offer this prayer of love, energy, goodwill, and compassion for the spiritual protection and healing of all animals. I am so grateful for the limitless gifts that animals bring to humanity. These precious creatures are beautiful expressions of Earth's loving feminine wisdom. I know the angels have the power to bring peace to all hearts. I hand over my pain at witnessing the suffering of other beings as an energy offering to you, the divine. I also offer you my love for animals, so you may use this energy to bring healing to all beings in need. May I always be part of the divine solution. Show me how I can best be a healing channel using my particular talents and abilities to effect healing change and inspire others to find their own way to be a positive presence on our planet. May all beings find spiritual liberation and peace through your wisdom and intervention now. Now see or feel that your heart is pouring out love. And just feel all of the emotions that are pouring. Send any sounds, chants, confusion, devotion, rage, or anything else you feel that is right to the divine. From there, see it being transformed into golden light by Archangel Uriel, the healer of Earth, the healer of Mother Earth's creatures. This healing extends to all at a deep spiritual level, even those so wounded that they create pain for others. Now take time to return to your body if you feel like you have left it in some way. Focus on the flow of your breath and the weight of your body and where it connects with the chair or floor. Consciously move your body and bring your awareness to the air's temperature on your skin. And you may like to dedicate your work by saying this. May the energies generated here today bring spiritual benefit to all beings. May any excess energy be sent to where it can do the most good. So be it. Place your hand at your heart and say, "This work is now sealed and complete. Thank you, Archangel Uriel." Now all of this light that you have generated, this golden circle light, is dissolving into the earth. This nourishes the earth and fertilizes your work so it can come to life for the greatest good. You have completed your process. Now it is time to settle and allow the work to unfold in angelic grace. Animal soul friends. That is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for showing up and healing with me, and thank you if you've subscribed. With sacred and loving gratitude, Namaste.